Looking out across the Rocky Mountains several decades ago reveals a much different picture than the one we see today. What was once a seemingly endless sea of green has been altered, the solid block of color now broken up and sometimes engulfed by stretches of red, yellow, and brown trees. This drastic shift has been quick and ruthless, devastating millions of acres in a matter of decades. What has caused the change? Behold the mountain pine beetle, a tiny yet ruthlessly efficient killer. The beetle, Dendroctonus ponderosae, is only about 5 millimeters in size, barely observable to the human eye. It develops through 4 stages, usually completing its life cycle during the course of a year. The females lay their eggs under the bark, where the eggs hatch and the larvae then burrow and begin to eat away at the inside of the tree. The larvae eventually turn into pupae until their final transformation into adults. The adult beetles then emerge from their home tree and initiate mass attacks on other trees, in order to lay thousands of eggs within them. The tree is able to repel some of the beetles, using sap to trap and contain some of the invaders. Eventually, however, the tree is overpowered and killed, thus restarting and continuing the vicious cycle. The mountain pine beetle has been a source of mass destruction in many forests across Western America. Coloradan forests in particular have been devastated by these creatures. Observe from these 2 images the devastation that occurred in just 4 years. In 2008, 1.15 million acres of trees were infested and killed by the beetle. In 2013, the number of infested trees was significantly lower, at 264,000 acres. However, this is largely because the beetles had already killed off all of the weak and vulnerable trees. Native to the western forests of the U.S., the mountain pine beetles are not an invasive species, yet their capacity for destruction is just as threatening. And although pine beetle booms have occurred in the past, it is only recently that the damage they inflict upon forests has reached such epic proportions. The most recent pine beetle epidemic began in 1996, and currently, the pine beetles destroy tens of thousands of trees each year. Climate change may be playing a role in the growth of the mountain pine beetles in lodgepole and ponderosa pine forests. Warmer winters in Colorado and southern Wyoming give the beetle larvae longer periods in which they can survive, giving them more of a chance to survive until adulthood, thus increasing the amount of adult beetles available to infest the trees and reproduce. Warm summer temperatures and regionalized droughts can also cause an increase in pine beetle populations, as the trees are weakened by less favorable conditions. They thus become more susceptible to pine beetle attacks, making it much easier for the beetle to reproduce. As the pine beetle epidemic continues, forests gradually deteriorate and die. As forests die, ecosystems are damaged and local economies are turned to shambles. In Yellowstone National Park, grizzly bears are deprived of their most crucial source of nutrition during late summer and fall, pine nuts. Without this source of nutrition, bears become hungry and move to lower elevations, where they are more likely to interact with humans. Timber mill towns in British Columbia are left without a stable source of income. The dead trees serve as kindling for forest fires, helping small blazes turn into disasters for both ecosystems and humans. And, with no trees to hold it down, the soil is easily eroded away, leading to even more environmental degradation. Today, land and forest management has proven to be successful at reducing the immediate spread of the beetle. There are measures that can be taken to slow the progress and expansion of such epidemics, such as improving tree vigor in order to fortify their defenses against beetle attacks, and regularly monitoring the trees in order to detect beetle infestations early. If the infestations are caught before the beetles have a chance of penetrating the tree bark, a chemical spray may be used in order to stop them from killing the tree. These measures need to be implemented quickly and proactively to stand a chance of being effective, as the beetle is spreading, with variants already being seen in other regions of the country, such as the bark beetle in the southeastern United States. The destruction of these ecosystems is real, it is quick, and it is happening now. Through proper land and forest management and a proactive approach to keeping trees free of infestation, we can ensure that these beautiful landscapes are here for future generations to come.